What's going on, guys? It's Sean. Today I'm going to be showing you how to properly and safely use a straight razor. I am a licensed professional barber, so I know what the hell I'm doing, and you guys are in good hands. So without any further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so before I show you how to use a straight razor, I'm going to show you two of the most common types of straight razors and how you load them. So this is one type of straight razor where you have this lever right here, and then the actual straight razor part itself splits apart in two halves, and you load the blade in right here. I'll show you in a second. And then this is the other type, which is my personal favorite and the one I recommend, which is like a cartridge style, which you just slide out this inner piece, and the inner part is what holds the blade. So this blade is used, so I'm going to dispose it in my sharp container. It's really important that you dispose of these properly, because you can injure yourself or someone else in your house that's unexpecting of a sharp object in the, say, trash bag or in a towel or wherever you end up leaving it. That can end up cutting someone, and it's also a sanitation danger as well. So another thing you want to do before using them is sanitize. I use 91% alcohol, so I have it in a little misting spray bottle right here, and I spray everything down real good with 91% alcohol, and that will kill any type of bacteria, viruses, diseases, anything like that. It will take care of, no problem. And then we are going to take our blade. I like Derby Premium. I've tried a handful of different blades. Honestly, I can't tell a huge difference between the different types or different brand disposable blades, but I do feel these are, at the higher end of the disposable blades, and they work very well. So for this style, I'm just going to place it in here. You can see where there's little slots that line up, and then we're going to go ahead and slide it right back in. Then after you slide this in, what you want to do is take a firm surface that you don't mind cutting, and you also don't want it to be too hard of a surface that you're going to damage the edge of the blade and make it dull. So what I'm doing is I'm just pressing straight down like that, and that's just going to make sure that this blade is seated all the way in to the straight razor housing. So that one is ready, and then take out another blade and get this one set up. Then for this one, you're going to sit the blade in here like this. And this one's a little bit more dangerous because you actually have to lift up on this part a little bit. You want to keep your thumb and finger clear from that blade, because these are extremely sharp and they will cut you very easily. So you see this one is now in, and I'm also going to just make sure it is completely pressed all the way to the back, and then I'm going to flip down this lever, and that's going to lock it in. So this is the one that I'm going to be using. As far as how you use them, they will both be the same. So how you properly grip one of these is you actually, I pinch it right here, right? And then this part right there is for your pinky. So you can grip it like that, or like that, or really this is the proper way, like this. And once you, it might look funky to you on camera, but once you hold it in your hand like that, you'll be like, all right, that makes sense. And this is also gonna help you to keep the right angle and have better control over this blade, because ultimately the most important thing is that you have 100% control of this blade. So once you have the blade loaded, you have this disinfected, and you have your grip figured out, what you're going to do is you're going to take your free hand. So I'm right-handed, so I'm taking my left hand, and pretend that this microfiber right here is the person's skin. Okay, so what you want to do every time, no exceptions, is you're going to want to take your fingers like this and spread out their skin. Okay, you want to stretch their skin tight, pull it tight. Okay, say if I'm shaving right here, okay, I want that skin to be pulled tight so there is no looseness like this, because that is how you can end up catching the skin and cutting somebody. It's because any of that loose skin will be real easy for that razor to get caught on, and if you keep on going, you're cutting through. So if you stretch the skin, that is going to eliminate a large percentage of the chance of you ending up cutting someone else or cutting yourself. Okay, and then next you're going to want to be holding this at a 45-degree angle. So start at 90, which is straight up and down, and then this would be 0. Okay, so you want it to be right in the middle, right in between 90 and 0, and that is approximately the angle that you want to be at. All right, and then next thing, you're going to want to lay the razor down, okay, onto the skin, and then I'm not moving my arm when I am shaving someone with a straight razor. I really only use my wrist. My wrist is what controls the motion of this blade, because you are not going across with, you don't want to use any force. Okay, you don't want any pressure down on the skin. So my fingers that aren't holding the blade, they are resting against the skin. Okay, and then there you let the blade do the cutting. So very, very lightly. The blade is basically just skimming over top of the skin. And when you have the skin pulled tight, there's no reason for the blade to get caught on any part of your skin and cut you. Now, one thing to be conscious of is birthmarks, moles, scars, any area where the skin is raised up from the rest of the skin. So areas, say like I have a really bad scar right here. This area, I would want to be very, very careful. And if you're just starting off, I suggest avoiding this area altogether. You want to stay clear of things like that, especially moles, because, or warts, or whatever the hell they are. You will chop that thing clean off and it will not stop bleeding. Okay, That is one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to cut off someone's mole. Trust me. I haven't done it, but I've seen it happen and it's not pretty. So we are going to go into the bathroom. So I have a mirror in front of me and I'm going to show you how I actually can use this on my face or my neck to do very detailed lineups and shape ups for my beard or my haircut. That is the primary reason you would want to use a straight razor in today's age, because you have good shavers and you have good trimmers for all the bulk removal. The thing that the area where the straight razor really shines is in the fine details and the sharp lines and edges. So if you want to get your shape up or your beard outline very sharp and clean looking, the straight razor is the #1 way to be able to achieve that. And I'm going to show you how that's done in just a second. Alright guys, so when I'm doing a lineup, which is just this outline of my beard and say mustache or outline of a haircut, sideburns, all those things, I don't like using gel or cream because I need to be able to stretch the skin very tightly in these areas. And when you have gel or cream on the skin, then this finger is going to be slipping around and it makes it more difficult. But I have a lot of experience, so my suggestion for you would be practice on your arm or your leg first and see if you can handle doing it without the shave gel or cream. And if you can, then, maybe go for it. If you have a difficult time, having the shave gel or the shave cream will actually help you, help the razor to glide over the skin more easily, and that helps reduce the chance of getting nicks sometimes. But it doesn't always work out that way. It's easier for me personally without the gel. So I'll just leave it at that, and it's less messy. So I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm going to start right here, the bottom of my beard line. All right. Make sure that the camera can see me while also trying to see it in the mirror. All right, so I have my skin stretched like that. All right. All right, I'm pretty far back from the mirror, but what do you guys think? Pretty sharp? Pretty clean looking? I think so. Let's go over to the other side and see what we can do. What do you think, guys? Pretty sharp looking, huh? Pretty crazy what just that little bit of fine detail work, how much of a difference that can make in how your beard looks and your presentation. A lot of people think that they can't pull off a beard or that it doesn't look right on them, but the chances are they probably just haven't had it done right by somebody, because you can have a beard and still look clean. All right, it all has to do with having a barber that knows what they're doing, and you can get nice, crispy, clean lineups just like that. And with a little bit of practice, you guys could do this at your house on your own for free. So, hope this was helpful to you guys. Hope everyone's having a great day. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. And I will see you guys in the next one. I'm working on the Hinderer video. So, the Hinderer shootout is going to be coming up. I'm also working on the Demco 8020 full review. So that's coming up. Hopefully both of those will be up this week. And yeah, if you like what I do here, make sure that you are subscribed. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see next. Hit the like button. Comments and likes will help the algorithm, help get my content out there, help it to be recommended, and that ultimately will help grow the channel, which is my goal. As soon as I hit 1K, I'm going to be doing the massive giveaway, as a lot of you already know. But if you're new here, make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss out on that. I'm giving away a ton of awesome stuff. A lot of things were donated to the channel to add into that giveaway. So it's pretty big one. I think it's around $600 worth of items, and there's going to be 3 winners. So you guys don't want to miss out on that one. So that's it, guys. Peace.